Bitcoin is about to bite the dust. The black swans are happening as we speak, and we called it to a T. Hello everyone, hope you guys are having an amazing day. XRP is around $2.22 here. Bitcoin 108K. Okay, so something just happened. Did you pay attention? Let us dive deep. Let us investigate today, July 4th, because we're about to go into the rabbit hole, the never-ending one. You guys are the fun part of XRP and the XRP community. Now, this is quite interesting. 7/4 is Alice in Wonderland's Day. Okay, that's for today's date. But talking about her, The Economist once upon a time pointed to this magazine. Down the rabbit hole we go. The promise and pearls of decentralized finance. Ethereum jumps in first, then comes along the dollar and Bitcoin. These coins, I don't see XRP. There's some people pointed out this golden egg, the egg that's not shown as XRP. Maybe just looking down the rabbit hole, maybe won't enter it, right? But the other coins are just dancing and following the lead, like sheep. Odd, right? Very strange. As well for today, check this out. Bitcoin hits 1776. Remember, July 4th, 2020, when XRP hit 0.1776, gold hit 1776, silver hit 1776, and XLM hit the reverse 1776, which is 0.6771, guys. All in the year 2020. Okay, so basically 1776. Now, well, Bitcoin hit that same price today, this morning. Happy 4th of July. And this is how we know bots are running the scene. And these coins are being ritualized on this day. Literally on this day. Okay, but Baba Cooks told us, now it's proven to be a fact that Baba Cooks is for sure a legend. But again, this happened for a specific reason why we dumped. Okay, and I still believe there's a bigger dump incoming. Okay, after this bigger dump is complete, XRP will head to $3, and then the real black swan occurs. It's just a feeling I have. I think your time to reinvest is July 4th. Baba Cooks got it correct. We are dumping, and I think a bigger dump is on the horizon. Why? So the feeling was correct, guys. Those feelings don't miss. Now, what I'm feeling about now, maybe perhaps next week, I'm not sure about the timing 100%, but around the corner, I do feel like a black swan is looming. I don't know. And that was 2 days ago. What was the black swan? The black swan is this right here. A dormant address containing 10,000 Bitcoin worth $1 billion has just been activated after 14.2 years, worth 33K in 2011. Oh my lord, what's about to happen? Not only that, right here, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, or 1,000 right there, 10,000 right here. So dozens of dormant Bitcoin wallets from the Satoshi era are waking up. Massive amounts of Bitcoin are being moved to centralized exchanges. Something big is happening here, right? From unknown wallet to unknown wallet. So I don't know about it's hitting the exchanges yet, but that's so crazy, right? Now this is actually a black swan event, because who would have thunk that this event would be happening right here, right? That Bitcoins would be dormant wallets, right, back from 10 plus years ago, a decade plus ago, would be activated today. No one else did except us, right? Again, those feelings don't miss, guys. So now what's crazy is the wallet originally received the Bitcoin at 78 cents each, right? One of the wallets that moved 10K Bitcoin, guys, back in January of 2014. That's just ridiculous, right? And the person literally held from this date, origin date, to January of 2025, all through this price action. Imagine holding for that long. That means you would have to you have to hold Bitcoin for 14 years. We tie that same idea to XRP. Imagine holding XRP for this long, through the ups and downs, through every euphoria season, hopium season, and every FUD season, right? Tether season, everything, guys. Imagine having to go through all of that. That's why the Riddlers told us holding for dear life is the name of the game, right? Because if the person would have sold at any of these lows, he would have been priced out. He would have had to buy Bitcoin higher unless he's in a no, right? So that's just, so congratulations to this person, but I know this person isn't a person, right? It goes much deeper, and that's what we're about to break down in today's video. Please like today's video. Thank you. So now this likely belonged to an early miner or holder awakening funds. Market impact. Such whale moves often spark volatility. Fears of selling could dip price short term, but if held, it's bullish, signaling long-term confidence. Remember, if Satoshi were to move his wallets, or coins I should say, that would spark bots knowing the wallet addresses and immediately dump Bitcoin. So they're going to front run the Bitcoin selling pressure. Then what's going to happen is if Satoshi were to sell, I'm not saying this, I'm giving the example of Satoshi, so this is someone else, but if the person would sell, that's going to immediately drop Bitcoin's price at market. If you sold at market value, immediately drop Bitcoin's price, and then the liquidity is thin. It's going to keep cascading down all the way to literally zero. You guys see what's happening here, right? So I don't know if this person is going to sell, but Mr. Poole told us when those strings are cut, guys, it's going to collapse to literally zero, and that's what I'm going to buy. Very cheap Bitcoin. Not financial advice. Crypto Bitler says, well, Bitcoin wallets cracked, right? There's reportedly advanced AI technology targeting large addresses to crack Bitcoin private keys. I don't think this is the case. I think it's just that someone, some whale entity, shall I say, not whale. Well, he is a whale, but some entity moved this Bitcoin. But the Bitcoin is from possibly an early Bitcoin miner, me in 2012, right? Look at this, an old miner. David Schwartz, could it be you? Me in 2012, he was a Bitcoin miner, right? Imagine, and that was literally when Bitcoin was probably like dollars, or like tens of dollars or something, very cheap, right? Imagine XRP right now though, $2. That's something very cheap, right? In the future, when we look back, guys. So David Schwartz, who could it be? Could it be you? Possibly, right? Or some others people are suggesting it's. So supposedly a whale, he moved 80,000 Bitcoin, guys, right? Inactive, and today became active. That's crazy. That's $8 billion, and that's only one person or one entity. Satoshi Nakamoto, on the other hand, has $100 billion that he can market sell. You guys see what's going on? Who called it? No one else did except the XRP community. The transfer of value will happen very shortly now. But people are suggesting it's Roger Ver. I don't even know who this person is. Well, I know who he is, kinda, but not really. You know what's so strange about this theory about Roger Ver? Arthur Brittle became activated a couple weeks back ago, after nearly 14 years. And what's funny is those Bitcoin wallet addresses became active after nearly 14 years as well. Now, something mysterious just happened though. It wasn't just only that, but if you go to Arthur Brittle's following two accounts, Jack McDonald and Roger Ver. Wait, that's strange. And Roger Ver profile picture, he's censored. Wait, what? This emoji has no mouth. Censored. Wow. So he knew that Roger Ver, so it's most likely him, or somebody who knows his private keys, moved the coins around. It's definitely him, guys. Right? Arthur Brittle told us, because they're in connection to each other. Now Roger Ver, I had to search this up, also known as Bitcoin Jesus, is in jail due to an indictment related to tax evasion in the United States. He was arrested in Spain and facing potential extradition to the United States. The indictment includes 3 counts of mail fraud, 2 counts of tax evasion, and 3 counts of subscribing to a false tax return. Right? So there it is, folks. Supposedly he's in jail, or I don't know. I guess he's gonna get locked up or something, guys.
I was the first.
and in this video he says to Donald Trump to help him, right, to serve justice. The commitment to justice, guys. Wow.
Co-founder of XRP and blockchain.com and a bunch of other companies.
Co-founder of
Is the founder of bitcoin.com, co-founder of XRP.
Co-founder of XRP, right? Is Arthur Brittle just Roger Ver? Wow, but if you're a billionaire, guys, you'll get away with it. He's not too worried at all, right? With whatever he's dealing with. Not just a billionaire, literally having 10 bill on his hands, and he could just market sell. That's so diabolical. Imagine that sell pressure. Just do it. Get it over with. I'm 100% a co-founder of Ripple and XRP from Roger Ver. Jet McCaleb came up with the idea. I funded it. I predated everyone involved other than Jet. So someone asks a question to him. In your interviews, you state that Jet came to you in 2012, but the XRP ledger was already in the works with Jet and David in 2011. Are you the one that introduced them to Arthur Brittle, or was he already just a part of the group? I predate David and Arthur to Ripple. 2. Only Jet was before me. I paid to form the corporate documents around May of 2012, and David started being paid by my company, memory dealers, to do the actual build out of Ripple. Hopefully, I can beat these charges soon. Thank you for the support. Crazy. So in return for his release, he had to transfer all his bitcoins to the American government, and that's on this very national holiday. Oh wow! Here's the theory. Maybe the government wants it, right? But the Big Beautiful Bill Genius Act getting passed, Tether never being fully audited, and now these addresses are being activated. Maybe they're gonna sell before it all occurs. The collapse will appear. Here's the mouth with no king, the king with no mouth. He's pissed. Why? The fountain for today's video: 589 Bitcoin was first moved, then everything else occurred. The reset is near. Be prepared. Now, Nature Vice, what is this Sophie's Maziness? See ya.